Alrighty, so after a little ramble and rant, we're going to have a look, head towards the town centre. So NatWest building, it's always been NatWest since I've been here. This was a bank, HSBC, or Midland Bank to be exact. Yeah, that was Midland Bank at one point. It became HSBC. You can see it up here. So Midland Bank, 1836 rather. After they moved out in the noughties, it laid empty for a while. Probably need a lot of renovation in there. And it's an old building. Old building. Probably not fit to be an office in the 21st century. And just this one over here, this building straight ahead with the balcony, that was also HSBC. And I don't know which one they closed first, whether it was this one at Library Place or Mulcaster Street. It's one of those two. They closed first, and I think that one was let fairly quickly. And I think the reason they closed them down was because on the waterfront, I say the waterfront, on the Esplanade, it's next to the waterfront, they built a purpose-built office block. I don't really remember. I think I probably had been in here once or twice. I had been in the other branch before a couple of times. I managed to, when I was about 16, getting my driving lessons. I'll tell you the story was that I had closed my HSBC account because didn't see any point now in it. Then I started, I don't know what the age it was, maybe 17, 18. I think it was about 16. I closed my HSBC account, and then started having my driving lessons when about 17, 18. And they asked me, why are you reopening your account? You only closed in the last year or two. And I was like, And basically the reason I was trying to reopen it, was because simply because my driving lessons, again, is the whole point, is they were HSBC offering a student account, and that student account had vouchers for driving lessons. And my driving instructor said, if you open up a HSBC account, a student account, you can get free driving lesson vouchers, which I accept. So the point was, I went to HSBC to open up my account, and they said, oh, why do you need it? And I said, shit. Well, I've just kind of started it. I didn't think I was using it. I didn't think I was going to use it, my HSBC account. But now I'm at school and I've got money. Then I've got a part-time job, need a bank account. So, I'm like, right, okay. And they gave me it. So I think this used to be a bank. Eagle Finance, I believe, or Arrow, or something. There used to be some kind of, before Hepburns, something else was there, some kind of finance, AXA Insurance. Eagle Finance, I can't remember exactly, but that closed as a bank, whatever it was, in the 90s. So yesterday we were up this way. That is Fort Region up there, and Society de Jersey is up there. again, we were up there. That was the market, not the market, the Royal Square. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, which happens, the Royal Square was the Royal Market at one point. Lamplighter, a famous pub in Jersey, to be honest. It's not my kind of pub. I went about 5-ish, 7-ish years ago, and I didn't think much of it, to be honest. I just felt that the barmaids were too interested in talking among themselves rather than doing the job, and I think they were hired for their looks more than their skills. So this is the back of the Royal Yacht, and you can see, I'm not sure if like Pepper's Tie is part of the Royal Yacht building, but you can see it's looking really worn. Paint's flaking, it's dirty, and the lamplighter, the whole point we were raising the lamplighter was that they recently did a paint job on the outside. Yep. So in early 24, I think it was, or late 23, they repainted the exterior, and it is a lot more visible now. Previously no one would ever see it because the paint had just worn out. Now, it's distinct. So, like the Royal Yacht, okay, it's meant to be a 4 or 5 star hotel, or a 4-star plus, shall we say, and yet, look at it, the paint's worn out, it's dirty. This is not what I'd expect from a 4-star. And look, here's the extraction vent, and you can see all the soot, and this is probably a lot of it is probably from the kitchen. It's not what I'd expect from a 4-star hotel. So I went for a meal at the yacht last year in 23, and look at this. Look at that. It was like for a work evening, and we had like a meal. We had 1 course each and a pint each. It was like £50 each. I'm like, okay, the food was alright. A pint's a pint, but for 50 quid, alright, it's not £50 good. It's not £50 good. And the food didn't taste much better than going to Weighbridge. I had like a mixed meat platter, whatever it was, and it wasn't any better than what I had at Weighbridge. Slightly better, you could tell it was the quality of the meats on offer, very good. But the price, there was no need to pay 5 times the price compared to Wetherspoons. You can smell the food being cooked. I might have some food later. I just had a McDonald's actually. As I mentioned, this was the Southampton Hotel. Don't know if it's a hotel today, but this bit on the left, I think, was the only bit that they kept, and the rest of it they demolished, except that bit there. That was probably someone else's building, something different. And I went there Christmas party just for some pre-drinks, and it was like £6 or £7 a pint. Expensive.